on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Miami Heat. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Durant in at the three. And James gets it to go.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Miami making their last shot. And yep, it's good.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 5 points.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Shot's good by James.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Westbrook outside, knocked away. Pass to Durant. The rebound by Bosch.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And slam dunk by James.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Cephalosha. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. No good there. James, that's good. He's got 16.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
James deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Durant. And Miami again with the bucket.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
So both teams changing it up here. Thunder trail by 18. Here's Cephalosha, outside Harden. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Cephalosha, 4 on the clock. Here's Perkins. There's the block. Wade, the pass to Chalmers. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Man, an absolute terror driving inside. James dares defenders to get physical with him. And sometimes they have no choice.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Cook's checked in. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's James. There's the drive. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh, LeBron hammers it home.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Pass to Cook. Outside Durant. A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And it's Miami's ball. For 3, James. Offensive board. Chalmers, the pass to Bosch. And there's James from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 31 points.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Durant against James. Oklahoma City calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bag.
Anthony's checked in for Miami. Miller comes in for LeBron. Jackson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 40 seconds left in the first. And a miss there off the inbound. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Goes up on the wing. And there's another one for the Heat.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he goes in for the dunk.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Heat. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
They've got Anthony, and it's Wade in at the two-guard spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Wade, that's good.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Shot's good by James. James has got 33.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Harden from outside. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for
Wow. And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Anthony, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And it's blocked. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
In the lineup for your Heat, Bosch, Chris Anderson, Shane Bettier, Ray Allen.
Right side, Harden. Inside. It's blocked. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Basket counts.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. It's a bruised shoulder, and while uncomfortable, they'll be glad it's not a more serious injury.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
The Heat making a switch here. James is checked in.
Doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's tipped.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Pass to Collison. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. So it's Oklahoma City now. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And it's James with the jam.
A dangerous two-way threat. When LeBron gets a steal, watch out. His first thought is to attack.
To the paint. Here's Fisher. Rebound Miami. And the Heat with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Oh, and the jam by James.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Fisher. Westbrook outside. Here's Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the break. Here's James. And he converts the layup. James has got 43 points.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Driving inside. And it's James with the jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Collison. Tries again. It's tipped. James left side. And it's James with the jam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
James with a steal. Down low. Bosch, the pass to James. Shoots over Westbrook. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation.
And so it's Miami. And they're up an insane amount going into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had a scoring performance. And that'll...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Perkins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The three, James knocks down the triple. James has got 52 points.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Westbrook outside. Here's Collison. Rebounded by LeBron. And it's Miami's ball. And there's the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Knocks it loose. James with a steal. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Now, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. That one's good for two. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Can they get it? He squares up and sinks it.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Here's James, and there are the Heat with another bucket.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Westbrook outside. The baseline, Jay. Doesn't go that time. Westbrook against James. Chalk up two there. James has got 15 points in just the second half.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Oh, Westbrook with a block. They get it back. Allen, the pass to Bosch. For three, James sinks it from distance.
And there's just no defense for this. LeBron is incredible at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Perkins. Pass to Cephalosha. From the elbow. The offensive rebound. Collison. James with the block. Fires for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Pass to Durant to halt the run. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Fast break, Miami. And again, it's Miami converting.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
From deep three-point land. The Thunder pull it in. Collison's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Westbrook. Great D that time from Allen.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
James, that's good.
The accuracy of LeBron's shooting is something else. He makes the long-range three look easy.
James brings the double team. Westbrook outside from behind the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Poke loose. James outside. Just 3 on the clock. Counted.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so it's the Miami Heat showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Anthony, and it's Wade. In a shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And trying to put the game away, he's been... nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Pass to Cook. Launches it. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Wade. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. The steal. Wade drives in.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First
And
personal
a look
foul.
now at how the
First
offensive
team
approach
foul.
has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, we credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Miami making a switch here. James is checked in.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Jackson drawing the double team. Down low. A shot to stop the run. And it's good on the layup.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And there's James from the arc. Fires in the triple.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flows.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Now into the lineup for Oklahoma City. Derek Fisher.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
Uneasy, too, on the layup.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Cook. Back to Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Wade. Buries it down low. Wade's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's James. And it's good. 2 points. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
And slam dunk by James.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Back to Jones. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here are the Heat. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's stolen by James. Basket's good.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Tipped away. It's stolen by James. And slam dunk by James.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Fisher. Over James. The shot by Fisher, no good. Fisher's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. 2 in the cold spell. Jackson can't get it to go. And it's Miami's ball. Here's James. And he drops that one in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Here's Muhammad. And it's Miami with a rebound. James outside. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, they keep going to it, and he keeps delivering.
Knocked loose. So it's the Heat winning this one easily.